Hello everyone. So let's start again with the grid. Hopefully you know how to draw the grids. If you don't know how to do the grids, please look at my 3.1 video for the grid. So this is a 3.2. Let's do this. We're going to so now we have the grid, and now we know how to offset. Now we know how to trim this, and let's go to my standard for a second. Because now when if you have open standard, if you press Control Tab, it will switch from one drawing to another drawing. So if you look at the standard 1.8, okay, I have created a grid system, the column grid, so text and everything for you. So you can simply select this, and I will also select this text over here, this leader. Okay, Control C in your keyboard. Okay, then change to go to other drawing. Control V for paste. See that now it's asking for place to paste. So let's paste it on the side for now. Okay, so once you paste this, okay, just want to bring this up. When you type D enter, you have all the standard comes with it. See that? The only thing that I want you guys to change is, see this, go into each standard, modify. Okay, see this text aligned with dimensions. I want you guys to press this, and also this should be 3/32 of inch. If you want to keep 1.8, as by all means, it's fine with me too. Okay, press OK. Yeah, for everything, please change this to align with center, so it goes on up. And also, by the way, I forgot to tell you, modify, no, align with center, and sorry, that's not there. You type, then press modify. See this, it says if whenever you have something like this, see there's a leader over here, it's joined with that over here. See, this has the arrow on it. Now it doesn't have the arrow, so I usually don't. If you want to do this, you could do that. I just simply keep it like this, that's all. Keep this to 96 under the modify. Okay, set current, then close. So let's copy this. See that A and this arrow over here, a line. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to select, remember selection, when you in a blue, whatever's inside the box only select it. So select the line and the circle, because these circles, if you look at my standard, they all different sizes according to the, because I went and tested, and this is like proper for, I think, so you could use that. But if you want to use your own circle, C for circle, C enter, then click anywhere on the screen. For example, if you want to put a circle here from this end point here, C enter, click at this point, then I could give it dimensions 1 feet 6 inches. See that? So this is like 1 foot 6 circles over here. I'm going to select this icon over here. I mean the line, circle, and the line and the letter. CO for copy. I'm going to use this as my base corner, and I'm going to copy to all of this here, here. So I'm using the endpoint. But look at this. There's some. It's like the timeline, the nearest. Please go and turn off the nearest, because I usually don't keep the nearest, because that's kind of a little dangerous to because when you're clicking on it, you don't know, sometimes you may not click on the right spot. So now I have clicked everything on the all the grids. Okay, again copy the other column, right to left. CO for copy, select the, or you could do other way on. CO for copy, select the object, enter, click, then you can click on each of these corners. That's your column grid with the columns on it. So please go ahead and change the names. When you to change this in letters, double click on the text, So now that become B. Oops, it's supposed to be capital B. So in this case, right click inside the text, guys. See the auto caps, turn on the auto caps. So even if you have the caps not on, it automatically will put the caps for you. See D E F. In most of the companies, they don't use I as a column grid. They'll put different number, different after, because that is like one or the line passing through it. So I oops, sorry, they use 1 2 3 4 5 at the top. So I'm going to put this 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Control Z to undo, guys. Again. So I have now put the all the numbers. But if you look at here, this magenta line, that's going to print darker than this red. So I want them to see that that's the end, and there's another something else starting from here. So now we have this column. Let's go ahead and put the column itself on the column grid. So what we're going to do, our column, remember guys, our column is at the second floor is 12 by 12. So I'm going to type in REC, enter, rectangle. Okay, click anywhere in the screen. You click anywhere in the screen, the first one. Second one is at 12 comma 12. That's your column grid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a line in the center. This is a non-print line. Then I'm going to select the outside layer line and put that in the column line. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a block with this. Oh, finally my M command work. Okay, so M is for move, guys. So let me, while it's working out, let me explain to you. M for move, M enter. So when you select, type M enter, it's select the object. So you can select the object, enter. Now you got to pick a point from where you want to move this from. So this time I want to move this from the center. That's why I drew this diagonal lines. That line will not print when we print, but it will give me reference line to move this square into the center of this column with the center point. So I'm going to click here, then I'm going to move to the center of that. So that's my center. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to select this line with column. I'm going to create a block, B for block. So this time I'm going to put X for X, COL. Okay, 12 by 12. Pick the object, so pick a point, center point, or select center points, and select the object, these two objects, and then enter. Press OK. Now if you look at here, this is the block. This block become this column into block. So now if I double click this block, guys, it'll give me something like this. Now so edit the block, press OK. So now you're in a different world here. Okay, so now you have this magenta line. I'm sorry, but we should have kept this line. Instead of changing, we should have kept this in a 0 layer. I'll tell you why. Right now if you look at here, this is 0 layer and it's inside the block. Okay, now let's do a hatch. So I'm going to hatch this square. The reason you see that there's a reason for reason that I didn't hatch before I make the block, because when you select pick the point, you may mistakenly pick the wrong points. So H for hatch. Okay, and if you look here, this is the title, this is the box for the hatching. So I'm going to select the object, which is my this object here. Then I'm going to go look for concrete. Okay, see this how there's a concrete here. So now I'm going to put this to 0.25. Sorry, 0.25 is quarter. 0.5. This is 0.5 is good. But if you go back to my standard, guys, here there's a concrete hatch for you with the right size. So you could take this concrete hatch to the AutoCAD and do a match property. It's called MA. Okay, so now I made this hatch. I'm going to select the hatch, go to home, put that in a concrete hatch layer. But if you look at the concrete hatches, mine is magenta. I'm sorry for that. That should be red. So if you click on the color, you can change that to red. Okay, now I'm going to exit, close this. Now there's a button called close editor. Close that. It's ask me to save. I'm going to save it. So now if you look at here, it's become, even though I put a black color on my block, it became blue color because it is on a NPLT scale layer. So when I change the layer, you'll see that my column changes, color changes. See that when I change the layer, the column color changes. So I'm going to keep that in the magenta. There's a two way you could populate this in all the column. One way is to, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. No, we don't need this. One is to array it. You guys seen how we array all this object this way, then array it here. Or you can simply copy it. So let's copy first. CO for copy. Select the object, and I will go ahead and click on this endpoint, and I'm going to simply click on the all the endpoints because I know they are all match. And also now I can select all of this together, CO for copy, and copy them this direction. But it's very important that you copy them in a right, use the right snapping point. So now I populate the whole thing in the copying. If you want, you could array it too. So I will now go into that. Just simply cover. It's a good time to Control S for saving, guys. Okay, now let's go ahead and draw the exterior wall first. Okay, now let's go and draw the exterior wall, which is this guy here. So I'm going to put this to, first I'm going to draw a rectangle. REC, enter for rectangle. I'm going to click on the center of this, and I'm going to go to the center of this column over here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to offset this I will offset this column, this rectangle 8 inches outside. Okay, then again I'm offset inside 6 inches. Okay, that's our exterior wall, which is 1 foot 6 inches. So if I do DI and measure it, it'll give me 1 foot 2. Okay guys, if I DLI, it'll also give me 1 foot too. Okay, okay. So now I can go and delete the interior line. So that's my exterior wall, but you may have to put doors, windows and stuff like that. So this is, I think, enough for you to start you off with. And also if you look at this, so now DLI for dimension, or DL DAL. So I use like to DLI, enter. I will click on this column over here, this column or the center line, and to this center line, go up like this. Okay, and I'm going to put, since 96, I'm going to put 96 divided by 3, enter. So that will give me a good spot. Then I want to move it up. .36. Okay, let me do that again. DLI, enter. Click on the bottom, click on the center, sorry, click on the center to center. Okay guys, I will do 96 divided by 3. It'll give me the distance here. Then I'm going to click, I'm going to select this, enter, move. I'm going to put 33 feet or 36 inches up. Okay, let me do that again. Or just, you could simply DLI, enter. You could click here, click the center and bring it up approximately up to here. Okay, but you got to put another dimension line here. Click here, enter. Now DCO for dimension continuous. Now simply click the center line of each columns. DCO, dimension continuous. Okay guys, you can still continuous. Now I would like to do another overall, DLI, enter. DLI, enter. I will select the bottom top piece of that. Top piece of that. I'm going to bring it all the way 96 divided by 3. Then I'm going to take this, move it up top of this. You could put it, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but you could keep it there, or you could bring it down to here. It's up to your professor. See, in this case our text is like in the middle of it. D, enter guys. Go to standard, modify. Okay, text center should be above. Okay, remember, above, close. So again I'm going to move this up, enter. I'm going to move it up here. So this is how you put the text. Please go ahead and put the text this side as well. I mean the dimensions this side. And also please again create a dimensional layer. Please look at the go look at the Excel file and create new A, this time ANO, NODIM, and it should be yellow or green or yellow or red, and close it. I'm going to take this dimensions line. See, when you click on one dimension, right click, select similar. See that you select all of this. It's a shortcut. And yeah, it's supposed to be a cap guys. Okay, I didn't put in the cap. Please make sure that you put in a cap. So please go ahead and draw this. Okay, if you have a question, please let me email me, text me. It's not text me, sorry, email me. I'll put this video. Ask your professor if you need more videos, and it should be, move it up. Okay, so if you click here, see this dot here. If you cannot touch this dot guys, it's a here. This is a node. Just make sure that your node is on. Okay. Alright guys, have a great day. Enjoy it. If you have question, Control S is your save. Control is your favorite, should be favorite command, which is your save. Thank you. Come again.